What's up? So I was doing some throw breaking training today, and I came up with some tips that might help players be able to break grabs easier. So what you want to do first of all is just go into practice mode, set Ganryu as your opponent, put his left grab, his right grab, and his forward 1+4 grab in the move list. Don't record it, just put it right in the move list, from the move list. And just stand in front of him and keep breaking grabs. And this is kind of an old technique. It's nice to have Ganryu back so we can do this again. You might want to use like Dragonov or Jin, who has actually left and right command grabs, because like if you miss one of Ganryu's normal grabs and you still break it, you kind of just have to, you know, mentally say that wasn't right. But I like using Ganryu's because break or miss, he leaves you right in the perfect spot to break another one. But those aren't actually the point of this video. What I want to talk about was, I think I came up with two things that is really crucial for being better at breaking grabs. Number one is, I think most importantly, you don't want to break it too early. You have a lot of time to wait in this game. There's no input lag like there used to be in other games. It's very little input lag, if there is any at all. So naturally, breaking grabs is just way easier. You don't have to do it right away like you used to. You have time to wait a little bit and think about, well, what hand was that? Doing it too early is basically the biggest way that you can miss it. Especially, like, it's one of the easiest ways to grab people is if you actually grab. See, that was a wrong grab. And I actually didn't break it, okay. It's common where you'll be pressing like a string, like a 1-2 string, and someone will hit you with like a 1+2 grab, and you won't break it because you already inputted either 1 or 2. You already inputted the wrong button. And that's kind of the easiest way to get grabbed in this game, especially if you actually know how to break grabs. So just don't have an input that messes up your chance of throw breaking. Have patience and wait a little bit, and then break it. Also, the second tip is, when it's a 1+2 break, oh, I missed a lot of them. When it's a 1+2 break it like fast, like commit fully to the 1+2. You might have to like press the stick harder or something, but like don't mess around when you do the 1+2 break. Be precise when you do 1+2, because the most common way to get hit, like for 1+2s, is like you'll press 1 before the other button. You know, so just have clean 1+2 inputs. Obviously, if you're using binds, like button binds, that'll be a lot easier. But be clean and precise with your 1+2 breaks, and don't break too early. And then just stand in front of Ganryu here. I missed that one. Stand in front of Ganryu and just let him kind of throw you around a little bit, and maybe like listen to your favorite song or something. You don't have to do this like obviously it'll help to do this a lot when you're like in your first couple years of playing Tekken to get better at breaking grabs. Like basically like when you can't really break grabs at all on purpose. You can do this. You can spend a lot of time on this. Mostly if it's fun, you want to spend time on it. But mostly you'll get better at breaking grabs just by playing. This will help though, but it might not be too fun for a lot of people. But when you get kind of the level where you kind of break most grabs, like basically when it's time to practice until you can't get it wrong, after you already practiced till you got it, then I recommend doing this like every day. Maybe put on a song, and like your favorite song that you've been listening to, maybe listen to it once or twice, then when it's over, then you could like stop. Just do it just like to warm up basically. If you're in your first couple years of Tekken, you should probably do it a little more, but you don't have to worry about it that much. If you don't want to get grabbed, you can just duck, but I mean, that leaves you open to getting launched with mids and stuff like that. But grabbing, not being able to break grabs isn't like a total reason to stop playing the game. It'll definitely come. You might not think you're making any progress. That might be the third tip actually, is for newer people in Tekken, where if you don't feel like you'll never break grabs, just trust me, we've all been there, and that was the only thing keeping me confident basically. Was I was like, how does anyone, especially back then in like Tekken 6 input times, it was like, it felt impossible to break grabs. I was like, how does anyone actually break grabs? But I mean, you play enough and you just start breaking them. There are people that break them, so that was kind of the only proof that it can be done. You know, is just have confidence that people actually do it. And eventually you'll do it. Give yourself a couple years or whatever, and it'll get more and more consistent, and then you'll have fun doing things like this. And that's basically it. Just remember the 2 tips: don't break it too early, and when it's 1+2, be precise. Also, train with Ganryu, or you can train with whoever you want, really. I like using Ganryu. Alright, thanks. Peace out. Hope I didn't miss too many other grabs there. Making myself look scrubby.